Republican state senator in Georgia is running for governor, and he wanted to do something that really caught everyone's attention. And congratulations, you have caught our attention, Michael Williams. He realized that Trump was very successful in promoting bigotry and hatred and xenophobia. So he has used a prop in his latest campaign ad. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Michael Williams, and boy, do we have some exciting news to you. We have our bus tour ready to go, but it's not going to be one of those pansy political bus tours. We've got the Deportation bus. That's right, you heard me, the Michael Williams Deportation bus.
Okay, so he's terrible, right? And by the way, he doesn't have any authority to deport anyone. He's a state senator in Georgia. He's not a cop. He literally doesn't even have the authority to arrest someone. But I just, real quick, love the music in the background. It's like, a dorky ass guy with his like tucked in shirt and his jeans comes out and he's like, we're gonna go on a deportation bus. It's just so funny.
What I love is the mixed messages, because normally on a campaign bus, the candidate is in the bus. So when it says the Michael Williams Deportation bus, it made me think, are you deporting yourself?
I know. He's gonna go like on tour for his campaign, and in the process of doing so, he's gonna pick up people that he thinks are undocumented and then deport them.
Yeah, and then if you were to do that, it's your campaign bus. Are you gonna sit in the back with that? Are you guys gonna strategize? What are you gonna do? No. Let's find out. There's more than that.
That's going to fill this bus with illegals to send them back to where they came from. We're not just going to track them and watch them roam around our state. We're going to put them on this bus and send them home.
No. We're going to put them on a bus. We're going to put them on the bus. I mean, so it's obviously a gimmick, and it's obviously, as usual with Republicans, a total lie. None of that is going to happen. And if he tried to do that, he'd probably be arrested. You can't just go around trying to round up people you think are problematic, whether they're undocumented or whatever else you think about them.
So later in the video, he mentions his website and how people should go to his website to see how he plans on doing this. So of course I'm going to check the website and see what he means. Nothing on his website about it. Nothing on his website about how he's going to legally do this. But nonetheless, another part of the video, take a look.
If you're as tired as I am with politicians that do nothing but talk, and you want to see this bus filled with illegals, vote Michael Williams on May 22nd.
So he's disgusting, right? And you look at the text on the bus and, it says all sorts of things, criminals, rapists, molesters, which he spelled wrong.
Okay, a couple of things. He says, follow me to Mexico. I really think they might be deporting. Maybe this is the self-deportation they were talking about. So you're going to load up your campaign bus and go to Mexico. Deal. Okay. And then he, like a lot of Republicans, he gratuitously throws in a line that had not been used before, right? So there's the criminals and the rapists, that's the Trump line, and he throws in child molesters. Why? I don't know. I just want to
anything bad.
Yeah, I just want to dehumanize them a little bit more. I want to demonize them more, and I want to tell you that anyone that looks different than you, they're probably undocumented, and we got to round them up. I mean, look, it's so goofy that it's hard to get mad. But on the other hand, the idea behind it is terribly fascist. Look at your fellow citizens, try to figure out which one is undocumented, and we can do this without the cops or anything like that. We're just going to round them up. Really, we're going to go around rounding people up that we think are problematic, and then we're going to put them in a bus, and then you're going to call them all sorts of names like rapists and child molesters, et cetera. And of course, you're not going to be surprised to find out that he was the state's co-chair for President Donald Trump's presidential campaign. But the reason that he does this is because the press rewards bad behavior. And look, by the way, we're doing it too. We get to make fun of him, and we got to fight against the fascists because I don't want to normalize this. I don't want this guy to win. And then all of a sudden, everybody thinks, no, you just round up people and you put them in a bus and you do all sorts of terrible things to them. That's not what America is about. But on the other hand, if you're running a good campaign and you're trying to fight for the average American and you fight for to get money out of politics, you name it, any issue that is good, you get no press coverage. Unless you already have a ton of money and then the press goes, oh, you have taken corporate money and you've taken a lot of bribes. Oh, you are legitimate, you're a wonderful candidate. So you either have to be corrupt or a total maniac, talking about China people in Blankenship's case, this guy talking about rounding up your fellow neighbors and shipping them out to Mexico. You got the guy in California running as a neo-Nazi saying he's going to kick out all the Jews out of the country. And so that's how you get press attention. So, and sometimes on the Republican side, it works and they win.
That's right.
And Trump won using a very, very similar strategy and being just as dumb as this guy. So who does an ad, does the whole bus, spends money on it, and doesn't do a spell check, right? And like a schmuck goes, da-na-na-na-na, look at this is what we're gonna do. And there's a misspelling right there.
No, but think about how many people were involved in making that ad, okay?
No one caught it.
There's so many people involved in making that. You didn't catch molesters spelled wrong?
And look, if you're a regular dude and you misspell something online, who cares? Nobody cares. But you didn't spend a lot of money doing an ad telling people how great you are and how you should be the governor of your state. And your campaign manager didn't catch it. None of the people on your staff caught it because they're all schmucks. But on the other hand, there is one thing they're right about. Lowest common denominator wins you the race 9 out of 10 times if you're on the Republican side. And I might be being generous by saying 9 out of 10. It might be way bigger than that. Trump misspells things all the time. And they're like the president tweeting out official U.S. policy.
Yep.
And he doesn't know how to spell Marine Corps. He doesn't know how to spell special counsel, the one investigating him. So Republicans being stupid a lot of times is not the bug, it's the feature. So a lot of Republican voters are going to look at, oh yeah, let's round them up, yeah, let's vote for the rich guy. So maybe he has a winning strategy in the Republican primary. We'll find out. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below. Then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.